No, dneska nás nečaká nič iné, ako posunúť sa opäť v príbehu a trošku som sa najedla, nech tu neodpadnem od hladu. Teraz ideme za týmto, no za Richtarom vlastne. Takže ideme na to. Vítam vás teda u 7. časti, ak sa nemýlim, našej Let's Play série na hru Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread.
Textúry. Kde sú? Počkaj, kam mám ísť presne? OK. Aha, Richter, no. Práve odišiel. Ale počkaj. Ničoho tu nie je. Dobre. Richter nám zdrhol. Ešte ho aj doženieme. No už môžeme kecať, super.
My respects to you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff. I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
OK, no. Tak ideme si vziať výbavu. Uvidíme, či niečo lepšie bude.
Cucumbers, salt, yeast,
instruments and tools.
Počkaj, toto je ono, že? Aha. Zbrojnica je až tu. Dobre, dáme si fast travel. Dobre. Dneska to zrejme bude len taká pohodová epizódka. Lebo tie dialógy to strašne trvajú dosť často, ako dosť dlho a keďže budeme sa prechádzať po meste bez konia a je to súčasť hlavnej misie, tak to zabere možno aj tú polhodinku. Plus tie loadingy trošku sú dlhšie, ako by som chcela. No. O, tu nikto není. Hihi. Počkaj, kde to je? Jaj. Dala som zlú onu značku.
Who's there?
To som ja. Kto by to bol asi? Počkaj, tady to. Wow, wow. Pekné. Počkaj, kde je zbrojnica úplne? Kde som? Aha, tu som. Ale idem úplne zle. Že by ten druhý vchod? Že by tamto mám ísť? A ja neviem už. Vyzerá to tak. Stráž. Textúry, dobre. Čakaj. Kde to je? Tady to nie. Ticho, hafan. Tak počkaj, som sa trošku stratila. Ono to bude hore? Alebo tu na? Aha!
If you're after something here, tell me.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty to?
Sir Radzig Kobbler?
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Aha, takže som preťažená. Tak si to... Dobre, tak si to necháme nejaké veci. Ja si nechám tento meč. A... Čakaj, zbroj. To mám to isté, čiže X-kom zahodíme. Toto je lepšie, toto zahodím. Čepec. Takto. Aha, tam bola jaká diera, wow. Toto tu zatiaľ nechám. Dobre. Ježiši, aha, tak toto, dobre no. Už môžeme šprintiť. Questy, nie. Mapa. Skúsime si ísť nabrúsiť meč. Tak. Čakaj, dostanem sa aj tadeto. Či nie je to iba vchod do strelnice. Tak, ešte si to tuto nabrúsim. Kde presne to má? Aha, už to vidím. Vybereme si tento meč. Wow, tak to ideme brúsiť takto. Dobre. Takže náklon, áno, pozícia, väčší prítlak, menší prítlak. Aha, šlapať. Čakaj, ja sa to musím naučiť. Aha, počkaj, už to išlo. Dobre. Pozrieme sa do inventára. 85. Skúsim to možno ešte viac. Už sa možno ani viac nedá. OK. Zostalo nám to na tých 85. Pán Havinko nám tu šteká, zavíja. Dobre, ideme. Aha, to až sem. Nie som blbá, idem takto radšej. Je to bližšie. No teraz nás čaká Volk simulátor dlhý. Dobre.
Fresh from the oven. Come and get
I've
them.
got everything you need. Day, night, home or at work.
Aha, pri kostole vravel. To si ty? Áno.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Hej.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
No dobre. Máme, vidím, quest ísť za Terezou.
This is
Čo
our
pôjdeme?
church, St. Matthew's.
Ale možno až v ďalšej, alebo o 2 časti neskôr.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters.
OK,
Grave
tak
digger lives
počkaj.
right round the corner. The priest too.
Hrobník,
Our parish priest.
farár.
A man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
No tak vidíte, toto bude fakt na
This is
dlho.
our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside,
Šatlova.
not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be
Škoda.
proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek.
No,
This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
The swordsmith lives here.
Salt,
tu bude hodne dialogov.
garlic, and more. You'll
Dobre,
find
no.
it
Kids in
nowhere
all
else.
the field. My
Ešte niečo mi povieš?
will brighten your
What the hell is going on here now?
O, niečo sa tu deje, počkaj.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Jano, musíš žebrať zrovna tady, no. Akože ten Henry, tam akože len tak nafrčí medzi 2 ľudí, ktorí sa tam hádajú. Že, čo tu robíš?
Can't you show us some
Vyskúšame
Christian
nejaké
charity,
možnosti.
Oliver?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Akože zložiť sa. Ja som tiež není nejaký bohatý. Tak,
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or 2 and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake.
zvýšili sme si reputáciu, čo je dobré.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
Len tam tak nabehol.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
Som skvelý kresťan. Poďme na to. Počkaj, trošku sa opláchnem. Nech niečo vidím. Dobre, kam ideme ďalej?
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Jan Ješek, žečený ptáček. Aha. To je pes na každom kroku. A sliepky tiež. Bože, ale my sme fakt pomali, aj keď ideme normálnou chôdzou. No tak toto bude ešte asi nádlho. Ale tak aspoň je to taká pokojnejšia misia.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets.
Jo.
It's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
Určite. Až na to, že FPS-ka to neutiahnu. Pravdepodobne. No, kam ideme teraz?
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about.
Magda.
I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
On zamyka cez deň. Wow. No tak tam od toho svetla a niečoho iného neuvidí.
See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Čože? Počkaj, myslím, že začína zábava. Action is coming.
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Tie dialógy sú super.
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Okay.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
Už obracia zóna je kostol, hej?
Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Ideme do hospody. Počkaj, myslím, že teraz pôjde. Teraz by mala ísť taká super časť. Počkaj. No, voľade by to tu malo byť. Alebo až trochu neskôr, ja už si to... Není som si istá. Ale videla som jednu časť. Ježiš, dneska tu nachodíme. Ty čo robíš?
The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment.
Okay.
His apprentice is standing in for him tolerably.
Prečo sme sa zase vrátili?
Blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
No. Áno, tu mi chceš ukázať, tu je hospoda. Hospodský. Teraz čo tu budeme? Sa kúkať na seba, či čo? Aha, tady to sa dá ísť.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof.
Akože hej, je to tu dosť obrovské.
Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Akože pekne to tu rozšíril. Tu je tuším zbrojnica.
I'm from Scullets, good folk. You all know what
Nemáš byť pred kostolom.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good.
Á, teraz to začína.
Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see.
No.
Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
Ideme ho hľadať.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Nie, bude to úplne uprdele.
In the tavern. He was thirsty.
Á, bol
Went
smedný.
for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Presne tak, poďme pred toho flákača. Teraz dáme dokonca aj šprint. Nech to tak dlho netrvá. Á, tam je. Aj. No?
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff. Or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Marš! Hýbaj. Padaj k bráne.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Okej, posaď sa. Tak.
That fool got me all worked up.
No toto hádam nie. Indžichu. Práca počká.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Akože ešte som neskúšala, hrať, ale skoro som dala, že áno. Ale nie som zase taká bohatá, aby som hrala o peniaze.
I'd rather not. We should go back on duty.
All right, if you're so keen. Let me finish my ale at least.
Jak mu tam nadával, jak malému decku. No, máme noc. Čo teraz? Aha.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Scarlets, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the Market Square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Zakázané bez svetla chodiť. OK, počkaj, máme to. Lúč. Máme. Keď nebudeš chodiť s lúčom, tak ti popravia ťa a hlavu ti odseknú určite. Dobre, takže počkaj. Ježiš, to je až tu? Ježiš, to tam musím ísť. A idem dobre, aspoň dobrou stranou. OK, no. Ako náhle máme lúč, tak nemôžem fast travel. použiť. Vy ste šmejdi. Kde máš lúč? Nemáš. Nikto tu nemá lúč. Toto čo je? Ja, to je sviečka. Ty máš, ty môžeš. Keď pôjdeme takto, tak to možno aj uhasíme. Prečo na to nemôže niekto zazvoniť, kto je tu blízko? OK, no kde presne je ten zvon? Toto, že? Krčma je zas v prostriedku. To je fakt super. Každý by to mal rovnakou dĺžkou z domu však. Aj z tohto konca, aj z toho opačného. Tak, ešte či? Počkaj. Ne, zle idem. Že by tu? Táde to asi? Ahoj, Hauko. Tak jeden quest sme nesplnili, myslela som, že sa to bude dať aj neskôr splniť, ale no nič z toho. Aj tak by sme asi nevyhrali s tými našimi základmi.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. Now we can read
Ženské klebety, áno, paráda.
So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found
Také vtipné.
sound asleep in the
Velice
pigsty.
vtipné.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
Na svine, jasno.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe?
To je
No!
idiot.
Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Ó, niekto sa tu chce byť? Že by bola pesný súboj bude?
Take that!
Give that bastard something to remember by.
Dúfam, že mi to pôjde lepšie. Ó, ty sračka. Počkaj.
Bring it on!
That'll show him.
Au, to je moja ruka.
Yeah!
Show him no quarter.
That's
Nová úroveň síla. Pozor, strážnik. Sa mi tam pletieš do boja. Že by. Už sa vzdal. Takú skokota.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility.
No ja som si nezačala.
Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Zase si to nenechá vysvetliť a všetko je v prdeli. Dobre, nejako sme akože zavreli krčmu. Síce no. Hlídka. Počkaj, väčšine zabudnem na kolkátke. Okej, toto máme. Jaj? Pardon. Tak a kde mám oni? Lúč? Dobre. Myslíte toto?
What are you doing creeping around like a footpad? Everyone has to carry a light at night by law.
Tak ja som sa teraz zbila. Nemôžem za to, že s lúčom sa to moc nedá. Ale veď už to mám. A táto pani nemá. Žiadne svetlo. No, tak toto bolo akože zaujímavé. A možno ešte stihneme, keď tak trošku predĺžim túto časť. Čo to tu je? Karel Bushman. Môžem sa najesť? Môžeme. Ja teraz neviem, že či mám vôbec inventár. Ani ten meč nemám. Dáme si luk. Dáme si tento. Štatistiky, reputácia. V rovnej sme ešte neboli. V Taumbergu by sme si mali vylepšiť. Ok, akože my sa tu potom môžeme aj učiť všelijaké veci ďalšie. OK. Au! Som si bala onú nohu.
Aye, they're all over. That damned Sigismund and his bloody heathens. In King...
Čo sa tu deje?
Good day to you. What do you need? God be with you.
Tak moc asi nepokecáme. Počkaj, kde to mám ísť až? Dobre, asi táde to, ja neviem. Niekedy z tých nákresov je to horšie vyčítať, že kade ísť. Alebo som ja slepá, neviem. No fujky. Čo tu máme? Počkaj, kade mám ísť? Nenechali mi jesť. Tak tu asi nie. Ó, koník a havo. Tak si trošku počkáme. Ale na ten lov to už asi nestihneme. Do prdele, jak sa tam mám dostať? Kade mám ísť? To vyzerá, že normálne táde to. Počkaj, a tuto, tady to sa nedá? To je druhá strana. Pustíš ma? Nepustí ma. Tak asi tu počkáme. Ja neviem ešte, koľko mám čakať. Kde je ten píčus? Tu je.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But, sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. God be with you.
Tak si chod sám ty. Toku ti jednu uvalím. Ty sráč. Ten kôl sa volá Bernardín. No chod ty, nemehlo. Ježišmaria, ja ťa ešte dobehnem. Fakt mám ísť za ním peši? Ja mám ísť za ním. Ešte aj s obsami ideme. Parádička. Pozri, ja ťa dobehnem, ty čurák. No pohni. No choď. Stáhnout.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
Pome. Tak ja mám ísť peši, lebo tebe sa nechce požičať niekomu koňa. Ty malý smrd. Kam ideme? Netuším. Poďme, poďme. Chudák ešte aj tí psi musia ísť peši.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head
To je
off.
super.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. Let us talk of something else.
To je ale pekné. Východ slnka. Kto takto skoro vstáva? No však hovor volačo, pokecáme.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... That is, sir, I don't know if...
Ježiš, ak to preblesklo hneď svetlo.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skalitz and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... Well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
No to určite.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can
Máš
come
ísť
north.
loviť.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally.
Čože, nejaké nové miesto?
The day's out.
Nehoda? No aspoň objavíme takto viac z mapy. Aha, to tam len takto dobežíme. No dobre. To by sme išli asi ešte hodne dlho. Paráda, jak sa to odkrýva cez tie mráčky. Ďalší bodík na rýchle cestovanie. Už sa ale blížime ku koncu dnešnej epizódy. Uvidíme ešte, že čo bude. OK. Ale zahoď tú pochodeň už.
We'll make camp here.
OK. To som ti tak stihla rýchlo vykecať. Čo sa stalo? Havinkovci. Jaj, stále ten luk nosím. Čo to tu máme? Otevřít. Nejaký luk. Ovoce, maso. Tesák. Okay. Ježiš, ešte aj tak z jeho sedla? Dobre, no. A ešte sa nechaj obsluhovať. Ty zmrdlenivý. S tým šipom. Akože konečne. Jedna ti stačí.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps.
To ti ostalo.
Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke. At least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar.
One, at least. And a few hairs too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Na mňa neponúkne ani vínko. To je slanina. Parádička. A máme nejaké dogabanú nohu. Piješ do vzduchu, alebo čo? Dobre, ja sa našerem z kotlíka, keď ti to nevadí. No, takže pre dnešok to ukončíme. Nezabudnite samozrejme hodiť like a koment. Budem rada, ak hodíte aj odber a nezabudnite, že celú sériu od začiatku nájdete na mojom YouTube kanáli a dúfam, že sa to neposerie či už vo výkone alebo hoci ako inak. A že ma to bude naďalej baviť, lebo zatiaľ je to akože super hra. Taktiež určite pozrite aj na facebookovú stránku, kde nájdete všetky novinky na herné série, ktoré boli už odohrané, alebo ktoré ešte plánujem odohrať. Takže díkes, vidíme sa čo najskôr a nazdar.